What's up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games, and I hope everyone's doing well because 7-star raids are back, and we have the best guide to defeat the 7-star Grass Terra Meowscarda Raid for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And with these raid builds, you're going to be able to farm it for all of the herba mystica. And of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting channel to win the Pan Fan by hitting that join channel member button below. So diving right into the information, this Meowscarda is going to be Terra Grass. It does have a signature move, Flower Trick, which always crits, Night Slash, high crit rate. Acrobatics will be doing 110 base damage because it does have no item, Play Rough for coverage, and then turn 0 will use Hone Claws, and then I'll use Petal Blizzard at the 84% mark, and Grassy Terrain at the 50% mark as well. Now, why do you want to farm this raid? Well, it does drop Herba Mystica, 3% chance of getting at least one. So you have a 15% chance total here. And you will be able to farm proteins, which are really good, adamant, and other cool stuff as well. Now, what is the best builds to defeat this Meowscarda? Well, we did it live on the stream. And I got to say, I do think Scizor, shiny, if you have a shiny Scizor, even better, because it looks incredible with the Bug Terra. Scizor crushes this raid. All right, now here's the ultimate perfect Scizor build. You can do it online, you can do it solo, offline, by yourself. So Scizor, we're gonna run with the Terra Bug and then the Shile Bell, right? You need that HP recovery. Now, why is Scizor so good? Because your Bug and Steel, you quad resist the grass, which is great. You resist the fairy, so you're neutral to acrobatics and you're neutral to Night Slash, which is really nice. Now, how to build this, you're going to be max attack, max defense. The defense is actually really important because if you're max HP, it doesn't really help you because there's no special attacking moves that matter from the Meowscarda. So you wanted that max defense, and it's actually going to let you survive those acrobatics a lot more comfortably, even at +1. Now, you're going to have the ability Technician. It's going to power up weak moves so the Pokemon can deal more damage with them. And the 4 moves you want is Swords Dance. Now, Swords Dance, you're going to be using this to set up when it is your time to set up. And it's going to be your time to set up after you get your stats wiped. That is when you want to set up the Swords Dance and the Iron Defense. I personally recommend 1 Iron Defense. You can do 2 for safety. It doesn't hurt to do another. And then I would recommend 2 or 3 Swords Dances. 3 Swords Dances will do a lot more damage. Will make the raid faster. But, you can get into a sticky situation. But it just depends, right? Personally, I run 1 Iron Defense, 3 Swords Dances, and I'm pretty comfortable with that. If you have the exact same build as me, you should be fine with this Scizor in general. Now, the main move you're going to be using is Lunge. Now, Lunge is stab super effective, and it goes through shields, and it lowers the attack stat. So you're actually going to be spamming Lunge for the beginning of the raid. You're going to spam it until the Meowscarda removes your stats. Once it removes your stats, you're gonna go for that 1 or 2 Iron Defenses. I personally do 1, and then you're gonna go for those 2 or 3 Swords Dances. I personally do 3, and then from there you're gonna go for Fury Cutter. Now, Fury Cutter is an insane move, right? It does 40 damage, but every time you do it, it does more damage in a row consecutively until you miss. You could miss. It's 95% accurate, but you'll see the damage in the upcoming video that I had so much timer remaining, and it was pretty freaking free. And I think I did 4 Fury Cutter attacks, and it was cooked. He was absolutely destroyed. You could just spam Lunge. Lunge will do more damage. Pretty much will do more damage in the first Fury Cutter, the same amount of damage as the second one. But by the third one, Fury Cutter is doing way more damage, and then the fourth one, Fury Cutter, has gone into space and does nuclear damage. So it's crazy. Now, if you also want to try something else, I do think the Terra Poison Arceus with the Toxic Plate is really good. You could do max special attack, max HP. That's my default, but max defense will be a little bit better. And the 4 moves I would recommend is Acid Spray, Judgment, Recover, and Iron Defense. It works really well, honestly. Getting 1 Iron Defense up when the stats get cleared is really nice. Recover whenever you're below 50%, and then just make sure the Acid Spray keeps on coming. And then once it's at -6, you go for Terra Poison, Judgment, and you'll do nuclear damage. It's a great choice, but not everyone has an Arceus. But everyone can get a Scizor within this game. You can catch wild Scizors in the DLC, and Scyther is in the base game. So let's go into the demo of Scyther. All right, so we're doing the Scizor solo here. And we're hitting it up. We're going to be starting off with some lunges real quick. Get the lower down attack stat, cruise control here. Defensive comes up. Also does a good damage. Shell Bell recovery comes through. This is going to make it a little bit safer for us in general to start popping off and doing something. We're just going to keep on going with the lunges though. We just want to essentially neuter this Meowscarda, so he just really can't do much to us. And then once he removes our stats, we can set up, do an Iron Defense, do a couple of Swords Dances. And then we also have Fury Cutter for a pretty sizable amount of damage. If you don't want to use Fury Cutter, you can use Bug Bite as well. It's more consistent, but Fury Cutter has a higher ceiling. Fury Cutter has a 5% chance. So there is, you gotta weigh your odds on what you want. So he's pretty much neutered at this point. I am actually not going to Terra yet. I don't want to be weak. I really don't want to be weak to the Acrobat. I'm waiting so I can set up at least one Swords Dance. That Swords Dance, the Iron Defense is going to be really helpful here. Okay, so okay, this is perfect. So this is when I'm going to start setting up. A Wizard. Also, it's nice for this. We get a 4x Petal Wizard. Literally nothing to us. I don't know why Meowscarda turned all the way around, but hey, that's what they want to do. They're going to set their Terra up. That is okay with me. And they're going to remove their debuff soon as well. But we're going to need at least get one Iron Defense up. If you want to be extra safe, you can get 2 Iron Defenses. It'll stay up for the rest of the raid. The only thing you have to worry about is a critical hit. You only need one. The Acrobatics could be doing about close to 50% to you. I'm going to go for Swords Dance, and I'm going to go for at least one more Swords Dance as well. You could go for another Swords Dance too. It's going to be just up to you and how you want to do it. I'm going to go for one more Swords Dance because I think it's honestly fast. And these stats stay permanent. But this is where things get a little bit dangerous. So I'm going to Terra, Bug, and you know, we're going to go for the Fury Cutter. We are risking it all because we could miss, and that could be really detrimental because the Meowscarda does outspeed us, which is quite unfortunate. Just because it's such a base 123 speed, and we're a Scizor, and we got nothing. However, I'll say Shiny Scizor with the Bug Terra hat is peak. Looks incredible. Absolute cinema. Okay, luckily he did not remove his debuff yet. So now we're going to go for the Fury Cutter spam, and hopefully +6 Fury Cutter. That was a +6, but that was only one Fury Cutter. You know what I mean? Now the next one's gonna do more damage and more damage and more. Okay, so now his attack has reset. So this is when he's actually gonna start hurting us. But this is why we have +2 defense. Acrobatics is gonna do a lot. All right, Fury Cutter hits. That's huge. And we have, oh my goodness, one more Fury Cutter. We break through. That's gonna give us another full HP. So we're good to go. But like I said, if you don't want to use Fury Cutter, Bug Bite works. Fury Cutter number 3. At this point, we are just doing an insane amount of damage. One more will kill. One more will absolutely kill at this point. Because Fury Cutter maxes at 5. And at 5, I believe it's like, I think it's like 140 damage or something. It's like insane. I don't know the exact number. Someone in the comment section can look it up. But bam, and he's dead. All right, and that is why Scizor is the best raid Pokemon to solo Meowscarda with. Anyone can get it. You can literally have a shiny Scizor right now because there is a boosted outbreak event for Scizor. I mean, it's for Scyther right now. So you can get yourself a shiny Scyther, get yourself a shiny Scizor, and clean sweep that Meowscarda. Easy. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.